What are your expectations towards yourself? And where do these expectations come from? Are you regularly setting expectations that you meet, or are you setting regularly expectations that stress you? In today's video, I want to talk with you about the importance of setting realistic expectations as a stress management concept. My name is Julia Arndt and I'm a stress management trainer and personal development coach. You might be watching one of my videos for the very first time, so I would like to invite you to head over to my YouTube channel at Julia Arndt, or if you are already on YouTube, just on the button below, hit the subscribe button and also the little bell that is next to the subscribe button in order to receive regular notifications when I'm posting new content. And I'm posting new content every Monday and every Friday. And what is really important and what is my mission to deliver to you is that I want to help you understand that stress management is extremely important and that it is important to be preventive instead of reactive. And I want to help you to stay the high achiever that you are and move into a really powerful spot where you can manage your stress, where you can manage your time and manage expectations of other people, and at the same time create a beautiful life for yourself. So let's jump into today's topic, expectations versus reality. The reason why setting expectations is such an important concept in stress management is because it can be extremely stressful to set too high expectations for yourself. And it is really important to continuously check in with yourself on who is setting these expectations, and are the expectations that you have or that somebody else has for you really important for you. Let me give you a couple of examples. If you're setting a goal of going to the gym, for example, 5 times a week because it is important for you to create a happy and healthy lifestyle, then you are setting first of all a goal, and this might be realistic or unrealistic, you know this better than I do. But what then happens is when we are setting a goal or we're setting an expectation for ourselves to be more healthy and to be more active, then we're starting to create a structure. And at the beginning, the structure can be really helpful in order to get somewhere. But at the same time, if the expectation is too unrealistic or is not really connected to your goal, then this can really quickly turn into stress and pressure. Because at the end of the day, the only person that can put pressure and stress on you is yourself. Nobody else can really create stress around you. It's how you react to what people, for example, tell you to do or what you put on yourself. So if you try to go to the gym 5 times a week, but you're not able to do that, then this creates a lot of pressure and stress for yourself, right? Because now you're thinking, oh my God, I really want to go to the gym. I haven't gone today, I haven't gone yesterday, and I'm starting to feel really the pressure and the stress of this. But who is setting this expectation? You are setting this expectation. So you are creating the stress on yourself. And so it is really important that you're doing a check-in. And if you're watching this video right now, do a check-in with you of what are your biggest stressors? What is creating stress in your life right now? What kind of expectation do you have of yourself that you might not be able to meet? Maybe it is unrealistic and it is not something that you are capable of doing right now. And that is totally okay, because in the first place, you set that expectation for yourself. So if you are having a lot of things going on at the moment and you think that it is really important as well to do something active 5 times a week, then that's great, but that might not be realistic in this moment in time. And what is really important to understand as well is that time will always pass and that there will be better times where you might be able to go to the gym, for example, 5 times a week. But maybe at the moment it is not possible. So in stress management, it is really important, and I said that before, that you are creating realistic expectations of yourself and that you're constantly, regularly, on a daily basis doing check-ins with yourself and ask yourself the question, is this an expectation that I can meet at the moment? Is this something that's realistic? Or am I pressuring myself at the end of the day of doing something that I am not able to do right now? So this part is basically your own expectations, right? But let's also talk about the expectations of others. So sometimes other people have certain expectations of you, and then it is really important that you're checking in with yourself and you ask yourself the question, is this really important for you, or is this really important for the other person? And then you need to ask yourself the question, is this person really important to you? So whatever is really important for that person will be very important for you too, in order to make that person happy? Or is what the person is trying to put on you not really important to you, and the person might also not be very important to you? So it is always really important to do that check and check, is this expectation my own expectation? Is this somebody else's expectation of me? And is that really, really important for me at the end of the day, or is it not? And if it is not important for you, then let it go. Or have a conversation with the person about their expectations and about what you are capable of doing. What is actually something realistic that you are capable of doing. When we are talking about expectation setting, it is also really important to talk about goal setting, because those are really closely knit with each other. And what is really powerful to understand is that there are goals that we set ourselves, but there are also toxic goals. And toxic goals are goals where we compare, compete, or copy other people's goals into our own life because we think they are important and because we think we should do certain things, but they're actually not really important for us, and we have not a very strong connected motivation to achieving that goal. So what I want you to take away from today's video is that you should regularly check in with yourself on what type of expectations you have towards yourself, and if the expectations are really realistic. Are you capable of creating so much space and time on your calendar during the week to go to the gym 5 times a week? Or is that a wrong expectation? And if that is a wrong expectation, and I'm always giving that example about the gym, but it can be in any part of your life where you're setting expectations. And if that expectation is not realistic, you're going to put yourself under a lot of pressure and a lot of stress. And that stress is self-created. So think about, what is that expectation that you have towards yourself? Think about, is that really realistic at the moment to have this expectation, or is it not? Become aware that you create the pressure and stress on yourself and nobody else. And also think about, what is really important to you? What is really, really important for you right now? Is it important that you're going to the gym and that you're working out? Or is it really important maybe to go home and to relax and to unwind from a really busy day at work? So this is all I wanted to share with you today. I hope this was helpful. So think about these 4 steps when you are feeling a lot of pressure and stress in your life, and ask yourself if that stress is really created by someone else or if that stress is created by yourself. Thank you so much for watching this video. With gratitude, Julia.